Hi guys, so today we are going to look at something which causes students many problems. It is a thing that many of my students make mistakes with again and again. That thing, that error, is when you ask questions about past actions or past events. Now, you know that when we want more information about a particular thing, we use WH questions. For example, who, what, where, when, etc. These WH questions are familiar to you now. You are comfortable or becoming comfortable using them. Have a look at the first sentence I have written on the board. What was your first pet called? What was your first pet called? In this question, I am asking you for the name of the first pet you had in the past, when you were a child, for example. How do I know that this sentence is asking information about a past event? As you know, was the past form of the verb to be. Now, this may seem very simple to you, but it is something which people often make mistakes about when they are asking questions about something from the past. Many of my students would say, Jonathan, what is your first pet called? No, what was? It is something you need to practice. Have a look at the second sentence. This time we're using an auxiliary verb. When did you learn to speak English? When did you learn to speak English? Here, again, WH question to ask information about a past event. I want to know what age you were, past, when you learned to speak English. Here we have the auxiliary verb do in its past form, did. Now, as you know, for the subjects, I do, you do, he, she, it does, we, they do. This is the form when we ask questions with an auxiliary in the present. But no, we are asking and talking about the past today. For all of the subjects in the past form, the auxiliary verb we use did. When did? Who did? Why did? It is a mistake which people make again and again. Often I hear my students say, Jonathan, when do you move to Malta? Jonathan, why do you become an English teacher? No. When did you move to Malta? Why did you become an English teacher? Of course, it is important to remember as well, when we are using WH questions to ask for more information about a past event, it is important to remember that the main verb of the sentence remains in the infinitive. Learn, teach, speak, move. The main verb stays in the infinitive because we have the helping verb, the auxiliary verb do. Something which seems very simple. When do, when did. She is, she was. Something very simple, but that people often make mistakes with. Be careful with your verb forms. Good luck!